Man like Joe.
Easy now, Ricky.
What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, good, mate. Sun's out, can't complain.
Yeah. So, wow, so you've come down in your new beauty.
I have,
M140 Motec edition.
Yep, absolutely.
Mate, I've got to admit, this car is absolutely beautiful. Mineral grey. And what is this like? Is it called Maxons?
Yeah, Maxon splitters and side skirts. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I've only had it, what, 3 weeks, and only really driven it about 3 times because I've been so busy with work. So appreciating every minute in it.
Yeah. So before we do start going around the car, do you want to mention who you are? So obviously, I know a lot of my subscribers know who you are. Yep. You also run a YouTube channel?
I do, yeah. We share a lot of subscribers. I've noticed the comments on both of our channels. But yeah, my name's Joe Achilles. Achilles spelt like the heel. And that's my channel and my Instagram. And I shoot a lot of BMW stuff, but also...
Mr. BMW.
Mr. BMW. I don't know, you might be Mr. BMW.
No, you're definitely...
But yeah, so my stuff's not as high quality as Ricky's.
No, don't say that.
And I'm not as a rude boy as he is, but you know what I'm saying? but yeah, check it out if you got time. Yeah, I've had 2 M135i's since they came out in about 2013. Yeah. I've also owned an M2 for about a year, and now this is my latest M140.
One of the standout features of this M140 over your average M140 is obviously it's got this like Motec sort of package. So do you want to maybe go into a bit of detail on what's actually done to the car? What separates it?
So well, firstly, so it's an M140i Shadow Edition. Yeah. It has got, from BMW, from factory, it's had the M Performance LSD diff fitted.
Oh, wicked.
So it's, so that's in there, and it's got the M Performance steering wheel on top of all the Shadow Edition stuff. Then it's gone up to Motec, and it's had the Maxton front splitter side skirts. Then we can go, it's got a Piper Cross filter in there. It's got a full, catback Remus exhaust, stainless with carbon tips.
Okay.
Wheels, tyres standard, like Michelin Pilot Super Sports are brilliant. And behind the wheels though, we've got Tarex brake rotors. I've got EBC yellow stuff pads. I've got Goodrich braided lines on there, so the brakes are sort of upgraded.
So these extras?
Yep. These are
from the Motec package?
These are all from the Motec package, yeah, so you can get all of that. I've also got that's an IBAC lowering springs, so they're lowered 25mm at the front, 20mm at the back.
Make any difference to like your standard?
Definitely. I had them on my previous M135 and it just lowers the centre of gravity. Bit of a, I wouldn't say it's a stiffer ride, but less roll. The ride itself isn't actually ruined by it, which is amazing. And also I've got some spacers, just thin, like 12mm at the front, 15mm at the rear on there. There's also one more thing I forgot to mention that this car has got is the rear strut brace.
Oh, because they come off of the M1, they take them off the M140s.
Yeah, they do, and I really think it's down to just separating the 140 to the 240, make the 240 feel a bit better. I know Chris Harris used to go on about the 235 feeling better than 135. Okay. So I've had this fitted. You can actually order it. So Tony Lewis and Berry.
And is that a noticeable difference?
Definitely. I say definitely. It's hard to tell because this car came as it is. So the whole thing as a package, as you'll find out, feels fantastic. But I'm sure that rear strut brace has added to that. Only other things, cosmetic things, is Tony Lewis has sprayed these black. And the front canards black, because normally they're like ferret grey, and I just wanted it.
Sorry, it's a Shadow Edition as well, right?
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
So you've just got the ultimate M140, haven't you, basically?
Well, yeah, it's up there. There's been no engine mods, so it's running. I mean, they're stock 340 brake horsepower, but I know they dyno at about 360, and that's a serious power plant. Your
previous M135i did it have the Remus tune on it?
That's right. Yeah, the Remus Powerizer kit on it.
How would you compare it? It's a bit weird because it was manual your previous car,
yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
It? So this is ZF, right?
Exactly, yeah. So this is ZF, and to be fair, they feel very different, the ZF and the manual cars, so it's hard to compare. Yeah. But the old N55 engine that's in the current M2 definitely is more of an NA feeling engine. It revs out a bit like your beautiful M3. Okay. Whereas the B58, it kind of has so much mid-range punch that you sometimes short shift because you don't feel the need to rev out, which I think has lost a bit of that magic, but there's no doubting this engine is more powerful, more torquey, and more efficient, which is always good. good.
Notice you got the little Motec sticker there. It looks so factory, man. And you got the sunroof as well.
Yeah, I've got a sunroof. It's I've had sunroofs on both my previous cars,
yeah.
And I know it kind of adds a bit of extra weight on the top and whatever. But I tell you what, when you're driving through like the Alps or something, and you don't want to put your windows down, you got your roof up and you got that extra view. I don't know, I'm just so used to it now.
Sound come in the cabin as
exactly,
well.
An extra sound.
It just looks so much cooler as well with it.
It does, yeah. It's like an extra spoiler.
Yeah. Wearing a hat.
yeah. So
exactly. Your interior as well. So
yes.
I know. So the M Performance wheel in this car, you say, so it's the Alcantara wheel, yeah?
Yeah, exactly, Alcantara wheel. So I decided, I've always gone black leather in my BMs, but I thought, you know what, this is the car outside is sort of dark and stealthy enough. So I thought I'd go for the oyster interior, just to lift it a little bit in there, and it does. It makes it feel bigger. It's a nice contrast. Yeah, and airy. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's lovely in there with the Alcantara wheel. It's really beautiful.
Mate, you have got one seriously nice car, man. Honestly. And what's this netting in the back? I see your post actually. What's that all about?
Yeah, so this is an option that not many people know about, including dealership salesmen, saleswomen. It's called the luggage separating net, and you have to order it from factory, and I'll show you why. Now I do a lot of mountain biking, so it's really handy when you put like bikes in the back, because then if you hit the brakes or if you're unlucky enough to have an accident, they're not going to come flying forward.
Okay.
But this luggage separating net has to come from factory because they give you mounts in the roof. And the mounts in the roof are not there on a standard car, so you either buy the car new with it or it doesn't come with it. But it's a very good option. It's only a couple of £100, and anyone that carries stuff around in the back, I definitely urge you to invest in one.
Cool, man. All right, Josh, shall we get out of the car, take for a spin then?
Absolutely, let's go.
Let's do this. First question, obviously, because you just drifted, what's the difference? You know, obviously both your M135i's previously haven't had an LSD.
Yep, that's right.
So what's the, you know, is it a big difference?
I think I've only had the car a couple of weeks, and I've literally done 500-600 miles in it. So, but in that time, even the first drive out of the dealership, I could feel the diff working. Okay. And
just feel like the wheels are together, like.
Exactly, yeah. It just feels much more like my M2 did than the M Lights. Now, I must say, I had my M Lights for years, 2 of them for about 4 years in total, and I never massively missed the diff, except for on wet days or when I was really pushing on tight stuff. Okay. Because I think the electronic diff does a really good job in those, but.
Do you not think it installs a bit more confidence not having the LSD? Like with the LSD, when it does go, it's like, of course it's more controllable when it does go, but do you not think not having a diff, it kind of just feels like you can drive it quicker? Yeah,
you do. Ironically, I think if you've got talent, which you clearly have, and I've got a little bit of, I think the diff to me feels better because it feels more predictable. Yeah, that's right. Whereas an open diff kind of goes when you're not expecting it to. But like you said, I think it
doesn't lock up, does it? So like when it does spin, it's just a quick little.
Exactly.
It's a quick twitch, isn't it?
Yeah, a little twitch. Yeah.
So is this part of the black edition? Because this isn't normally chrome here, is it?
Yeah, this is just so. This is the LCI 2 car, so they've changed the dash slightly on it, like up and changed the dials as well. So you've got backlit sort of LSD, LED.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
It does, and it's kind of
a screen, has it? Does it normally have a screen in front of it?
Yeah, normally it has a screen in front of it, exactly, and normally it's completely analog. But now people think it's a full digital, or they talk about it's not. But actually, it's quite a nice compromise because I like the analog style as well as the slightly digital.
It looks stunning.
Yeah.
Listen to that, man. It's ridiculous, and that's your exhaust why it sounds so good.
Yeah.
Has it got filters or?
Yeah, so there's a Pipercross filter under the bonnet, but yeah, most of that's the exhaust sound you can hear. They do have a good snail sound, these M140s, but with this exhaust it really opens up and gets the sound out.
Wow, it sounds fucking epic, you know that?
When I put it into drive and I put it into comfort, even though it's been lowered and even though it's got spacers and it's been tuned, it's a good ride, right? It's a comfortable ride, and I use this is my daily car, and I want to be able to get in it and go to the gym in a comfortable way, or do long journeys and not be shaken about. I'm an old man.
I'm an old man.
Not as old as some of the people you had on your channel, and mine's not as quick as his car either, but you know, and that's the beauty of this car, I think, is it's a really good A and B road car. It's a good road car. It's a fast road car, but it's not trying to be a track car or anything like that. And you know, you put it back into sport and it stiffens up immediately, and your gearbox gets quicker, and and then you just got, you know, it's a quick car. You know, I'm not wanting any more out of this stock engine. I think it's mighty.
It's the compromise, isn't it? It's like, you know, the M cars. You know, I know you know I love my M cars, and like you say, they are that bit more hardcore. They're a bit more for track, but this car, this is all you need. Definitely all you need in the real world, you know. Like you say, you got speed limits. You know, how fast can you really go anywhere? You know.
Exactly.
But this not saying that this car isn't a seriously fast car. This is
it's fast enough.
It's fast enough. Yeah. And I'm interested to get a drive because you've got this Alcantara. Well, I've been bringing it up in the last few videos. I just want to see how that feels. Just you know, hitting it. We've got a few corners up here, so you know, you'll enjoy these.
It makes a big difference, doesn't it? Yeah, we were talking about this off camera again. The Alcantara steering wheel. It's funny. I'm sure some people just buy it for aesthetics because it looks more race car. But actually, in reality, it's just brilliant, isn't it? Like it gives you so much more feel, and also it's just grippier. Like when you know when your car's a bit out of control, you can find the wheel a bit quicker.
So you got a bit more stopping power. Your car's sitting lower, so I suppose it means your grip limitation is going to be a bit further, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely. It just feels, well, hopefully when you drive it you'll notice it. Obviously you haven't driven it back to back to a normal one, but you've driven a 140 fairly recently. But the car feels to me so much more planted. The brakes are incredible, like they're really, it just gives you lots of confidence when the pedal's right there, you know.
God, you thought I was bad.
What do you mean? I'm just cruising.
Joe's actually like a racing driver.
Oh, shut up.
Me, I'm a bit, I wouldn't say reckless. We're going to keep right.
Oh,
yeah. Man like Joe. Sounds lovely. So that's the Bremer 6 horse, yeah?
Yep.
It's got a nice little rod. I can feel that diff working, you know that?
It definitely, it's
got a little bump on the road up here. Has this got adaptive?
Yeah.
It has, Sounds beautiful, man.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can hear that snail the whole time.
Yeah. Wow, it's a nice power that is. It does shove you back, doesn't it?
It does, even at like half decent speeds. It's still
these
there.
kind of roads is where you really appreciate the car, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The sound is epic, and that sound is the it sounds like it's coming from the rear, it's not the front. That, I mean, I can hear the front, it sounds nice here, but I can hear that that, I don't know, it's giving that fucking 911 turbo sound, you know, cutting through the air. Fuck yeah, no man, look, I'm just like some shred.
Now I'm so massive.
So do you do manual or do you leave it?
I do manual, but if you want it in sports automatic, if you want, do you want manual? Yeah. I'll put that over there. Whoa! Oh my god, Ricky! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Sounds so nice, man.
It does.
It must be weird being in your passenger seat as well, right? It does feel different with a diff, you know that?
Yeah.
It's weird though, because it's like...
It moves around.
Yeah. Is that because of the diff, do you think?
Oh boy.
Yeah, you can feel it, like, working a bit more from the rear.
It's never had to work so hard, like, it's probably talking to itself going, shit, is this...
And the gear shifts as well, man. They're like, it's like you got a DCT box.
Yes, fast. That's what the ZF's brilliant. I mean, in that respect, it's just wow, Ricky, you're a slight nutcase, but you also got skill to back it up. And do you know what I find? Do you know what I find that's good with the ZF and not so much with the DCT is when you're mid-corner shifting up there, and the DCT sometimes it's a bit snappy, and then it breaks traction, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're right. This is a bit more of a smooth transition, isn't it?
Exactly.
You're dead right. And even in my E92,
yep,
I don't have it in the most harsh because, like you say, it'll break traction very easily.
Yep. Oh, look, brakes. I thought I could smell them. That's because you've got
fresh brakes, though, isn't it?
Yeah, they haven't. Like I said, this car's I haven't really even driven it. The hardest I've driven it is with you in it, and that was at 8/10 with compared to yours. From here, it feels like it's almost pushing a little bit through the corners. Like you're getting a bit of understeer, or not? Am I imagining that?
And this is in this most harsh settings.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? The sound is unreal.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it feels good, man. It feels really good. But you know, it's coming out my E92.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too harsh on the brakes. Coming out my E92, I think because I've got Club Sport and it's set up as well.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to. But this is definitely the best. This is definitely the best M140 I've drove without fail.
Yeah.
Oh man, listen to that.
It's
that is just epic. You know that.
It's savage, but it's funny. It's because me sitting here as a passenger, I feel like the front end feels a little bit softer.
Yeah, it is a little.
It feels like it's pushing a little bit.
It's cemented, though. It's not like you say. It's in between, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think Ricky's pace. There's fast, and then there's Ricky's pace, and at Ricky's pace, the car feels a little bit soft, but oh mate. So all of you guys that watch Ricky's stuff and probably sit there going, "Wow, he can drive. he can drive.
Yeah, but,
he really can."
There's driving crazy, but I know that you're
no, mate.
Control, like you know.
No, the thing is, I wouldn't let you drive my brand new car if I didn't think you could drive. And yes, you're a slight I wouldn't say maniac behind the wheel, but you've got very little fear, but. You know, it's not,
but these are my roads.
Yeah, exactly. And we're in completely quiet roads where you can see for miles. There's no built-up areas, and God, this guy can drive. I mean, wow! It's
no, thanks, man. That's a very nice compliment from man like Joe.
Man like Joe. Fam like Joe.
You know what? This is fucking. You know what? You're probably the reason why I wouldn't get one because, like, you know, you make content on the car.
Yeah.
But my God, it's like, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, it just hangs on, doesn't it?
It's really impressive. I'm really impressed with my own car.
I've always been a number person. I want to know my car's super capable and I want to know it can put the numbers in.
Yep.
But as I'm driving more of these cars, you see I drive a lot of these high powered cars and stuff like that, but it's more about how satisfying is the car.
Yep.
You know, and this car is very satisfying, you know? Like now, I'm happy, like, do you know what I mean? I don't feel like I need more power.
No.
It's fulfilling everything I want. I've got the sound.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? The look from the cabin.
Yep.
It's Alcantara wheel.
Yep.
It's
I think there's only so much you can do because fundamentally it's a 1 Series underneath, isn't it? Yeah. It's a 1 Series and this has been stretched to the limits. And I think, it's...
You've got to remember everything comes down to its price point as well. So,
yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, what car would you prefer? And, you know, all my decisions are based on price. So everything I'm saying now about this car being epic,
yep.
everything you want from a car is still based on its price point, you know?
Yep.
So, like, I mean... It's reasonably priced, right? Like in its class.
No, definitely, and especially the discounts you can get on these M lights, you know, out of the box. No, it's really reasonably priced, and whether you're spending cash or whether you're buying it on finance is yeah. I mean, that's what makes it so appealing to me. It's still a chunk cheaper than an M2 for me, which I can't currently really afford to have as my daily.
Mate, this is a very special car. You know that.
Well, I'm glad you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad it's had the Ricky treatment as well. It's properly running now, that's it. It's never going to get driven like that again in the next 6 months. No, it will.
Yeah, so guys, like I've said again, like me and Joe, we're like up and coming YouTubers. We're trying to show each other support.
Yep.
So you know, definitely check out Joe's content. Even if you're not a BMW fanatic, you'll enjoy his videos. He's like me, very down to earth.
Yep.
Honest views on cars. Yeah, no bullshit. Yeah. So he's someone you definitely want to you know, check out. You know, so
I appreciate it, Ricky. I really do. Man, and yeah,
get a feature. I'll be on your channel soon.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say next. I can't wait to get you on my channel.
Yeah,
and try. It's my ambition to try and scare you. I can't wait to see the faces, expressions I was pulling through some of those corners.
So I'm going to end the video there. Like I already mentioned, subscribe to Joe's channel. I'll leave his links in the description. As always, like, share and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Cheers, guys.
So Joe's going to give his impression of me. So apparently I'm a gangster, and
don't know what you're talking about, mate. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm like Ricky living life fast, you know. You know what I'm saying? Now this is Ricky in the car. 1 second. This is you.
Oh, bit of stereotyping going on here, guys.
What are you talking about, you know? I love the ones where you're like chilling. You did it in my car earlier on. You're blatantly going fast, but you're so calm to the camera. It's just like,
yeah.
Hey.
I don't like to make it look like I'm trying.
No.
I like to make it look effortless.
It's good. You actually smile in some of your videos now, Ricky, so that's good, man.
You said it to me the other day as well.
It shows that you're a real human being. Before I was like, I love this guy's stuff, but he just never smiles. Like, he never breaks into everything's too serious.
Well, my dad, his nickname is T1000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's literally like a robot. So.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, it's like genetics, man. Very serious.
Yeah. I
don't want no chocolate, Joe.
You sure?
I'm
chocolate's
sure.
proper good for you, you know. Look, check it out. Look.